Hey everybody, this is Scott from Big Hit Guitars. It is Friday, December 29th, and I just wanted to tell you a little story of something that happened yesterday. I had a customer come into the store and he had just come from buying a guitar at a local, well-known chain music store retailer. And he bought a $1,000 guitar, really nice looking guitar, and came to the shop to pick something up. And he had the guitar in this plastic bag, like no case, just in a plastic bag, which I guess was nice because it was raining like crazy yesterday. But this store sold a guitar, a fine instrument with no case, and that just blows my mind because at my shop, at this shop, Big Hit Guitars, you don't leave the store when you buy a guitar without a case. Now, it could be a hard case like this one, which is terrific, or it could be a soft bag, a gig bag as it's called. This is a padded gig bag for an acoustic guitar. But they provide a certain level of protection for your instrument, which quite honestly needs to stay in decent shape to play. So it really blew my mind that this store, or that any store, would let a guitar out without, in this day and age, you can get cases for pretty short money. So for a large retailer to do that, it didn't sit well with me. So I gave the guy a case, which, you know, I had an extra case lying around. Point being is all of our guitars come with a case. And speaking of cases, and living in New England where we do, the temperature varies, the humidity level varies. I encourage you, if you have an acoustic guitar, to get some kind of a humidification system like this. This is something where you put a little bit of water in here. It's got a sponge that fills up. It doesn't drip or anything. And then when you put the guitar in its case, you just put this into the sound hole, close the case, and the wood stays humidified, which is going to all but eliminate cracking due to dryness, warping, and all of the things that happen to wood when you don't keep it properly. So keep an eye on the humidity level of your room where you keep your guitars. If you keep your guitars in your bedroom, it's a good idea to keep it humidified anyway, and there's benefits for you. You sleep better, it's just easier to breathe, especially in the winter when it's cold and you've got the dry heat. Another thing is, if you have your guitar outside, especially if it's 30 degrees or below, and your guitar's in the case, electric, acoustic, it really doesn't matter. You want to make sure when you go back inside that you let that guitar warm up in its case for a while before you open it and start playing. Because that change, that temperature fluctuation, can cause warping, it even can cause cracking. So you want to make sure that you let that guitar warm up before you start playing it and open up that case. So if you haven't always had your guitar in its case, or you think that maybe your neck needs adjustment, or something's just not right with the playability of your guitar, bring it in. We have a repair department. We can take a look at the guitar, diagnose what's going on with it, and get it set up and squared away with new strings and make it absolutely playable and a joy to play. Even the best guitars in the world, if they're not set up properly, they're going to be a bear, and it's just going to be disappointing every time you go to try and play that guitar. So if you have an instrument that's not set up properly, bring it in and we'll take care of it for you. And if you don't have a case for it, we can get you a case too. We're open Fridays from noon to 6 and Saturdays from 10 to 4, and during the week by appointment, so give us a call. We're at bighitguitars.com. We've got a ton of inventory here: guitars, electric, acoustics. We've got amplifiers. We've got a couple of great jazz guitars that have just come in. We've got stuff to take care of your guitar, fretboard oil, humidifiers, and cases. bighitguitars.com. Thank you.